Oh man, Netflix Daredevil kicks ass. Oh man, it is so great to be a fanboy right now. So many great things to watch. Hold on, what's my assignment for today? Ah, shit. Oh, got a message.
Hero time, Mark Miller here.
Mark Miller, the creator of Kick-Ass and Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Thanks very much for all your support and keep it up. Thank you.
It's time to get to work. Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm Erod and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. In the past, I've talked about a lot of movies that tried to cash in on the comic book movie boom, but this is the first that actually tried to appeal to both male and female demographics by mixing superheroes with a romantic comedy. This is the nefarious nightmare known as My Super Ex-Girlfriend.
I couldn't stop thinking about my stupid ex-girlfriend.
Is that the Uma Thurman movie?
So our movie begins with a robbery in progress, when suddenly the superhero of our story makes her first appearance, G-Girl, played by Uma Thurman. Wait a minute, bullets bounce off her body but they still tear holes through her clothes? She must not be wearing a genuine superhero uniform. You see, superheroes like Superman and Mr. Fantastic wear uniforms made out of unstable molecules, meaning that their uniforms are as tough as they are, and oh my god, that is the nerdiest sentence I have ever said. Long story short, G-Girl foils the robbery and drops off the thieves at the police station. Holy ballsack! Well, that was a bit reckless, but it's okay, even superheroes make mistakes. And so we meet our protagonist, Matt, played by Luke Wilson, and his obligatory less good-looking sleazy friend played by Rainn Wilson.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I'd want the ability to teleport just like Nightcrawler.
The ability to gratify myself orally.
Let's, cut to the next part. So on Rainn's suggestion, Matt tries to ask out a mysterious woman that's on the train that wears glasses and has brown hair and totally looks nothing like G-Girl.
He takes them off when he transforms. That doesn't make any sense. He wouldn't be able to see.
When suddenly a thief steals her purse, and Matt bravely tries to get it back.
Keep running! Whew. Yeah! What did you call me? Oh, shit.
But is unknowingly saved by the mysterious woman in glasses.
Matt Saunders.
Jenny Johnson.
Jenny Johnson.
Ha! Jenny Johnson? You mean like Clark Kent, or Peter Parker, or Bruce Banner? Oh man, alliterated names are so silly. Oh, excuse me. Yes, this is the Blockbuster Buster, and I will accept a collect call. Whoa, that lady in glasses threw me up here like she had superpowers or something, just like G-Girl. But she's totally not G-Girl, because that lady wears glasses and has brown hair. In spite of the fact that Matt tries to pick up Jenny, he has a really badass crush on a really cute girl at his job named Hannah, played by Anna Faris. So if he has a big crush on her, why doesn't he just ask her out?
How's your boyfriend? Is his name Rick?
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He just got back from Milan.
Oh, she's got a boyfriend and he's a supermodel. Could we see a picture of him? You know, I also hear that he's a Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
Eventually, Matt does get a call from Jenny agreeing to go on a date with him. And the rest of the first act of the movie is pretty much them dating. And of course, you get an occasional supremely broad superhero joke. Like her using her powers without him noticing, her slipping away to fight crime, and then uses a supremely stupid excuse to explain her absence.
huge line.
And of course, there's the scene where they're about to have sex and she forgets that she's wearing her superhero costume under her clothes. But none of these jokes are supremely special or memorable, except for the part where she fucks him so hard that she breaks his bed. Oh, that's nothing. You should see her other boyfriends.
What'd they die of?
Crushed pelvises.
So, when they're not making incredibly generic or vulgar superhero jokes, they just drive the fact that Matt and Jenny are wrong for each other. Excuse me. Let me correct that last sentence. What I meant to say was that they drive the point that as a girlfriend, Jenny is completely wrong for any human being in the known universe.
And it's your tongue. I mean, you're using it all wrong.
I kid you not. This is one of the most psychotic, neurotic, judgmental, paranoid weirdos ever. And their conversations are so awkward, it's awe-inspiring.
Like I was talking about sex, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
Believe me, I didn't mean sex.
Oh, no,
I mean, I
no.
am good at sex.
Oh, I'm sure you are, yeah.
Now it sounds like I'm bragging.
No.
But the biggest mystery of all is that Matt puts up with it. And yes, I know, Uma Thurman is drop-dead gorgeous, but I mean, come on, man. Are you that desperate for a lay? I mean, you do remember what happened last time.
I'm sorry. I'll get you a new one.
A bed or a penis?
Eventually, Matt is contacted by G-Girl's arch-nemesis, Professor Bedlam, played by Eddie Izzard. Wait, Eddie Izzard and Uma Thurman in the same movie together? What was the last movie they did together? Okay, so every time Eddie Izzard and Uma Thurman are in the same movie together, it sucks ass. For the love of Christ, keep them apart! Basically, Bedlam wants to use Matt's relationship with Jenny to hurt G-Girl. Gee, it would have been nice to see G-Girl and Professor Bedlam face each other as hero and villain, but I digress. Since Matt doesn't actually know that Jenny and G-Girl are the same person, technically speaking, he should be safe, as long as he continues to be unaware of her secret identity. Oh no.
Super ladies, they're always trying to tell you their secret identity. Think it'll strengthen the relationship or something like that.
Wow, you got a G-Girl costume on.
You are one stupid guy.
That's, kind of went all out, didn't you? Wow, and you even dyed your...
Yeah, this is definitely the same guy who wasn't clued into his girlfriend having superpowers after she broke his bed using nothing but panty power.
This is incredible.
But you can't tell anyone.
But surprise, surprise, revealing her secret identity to Matt didn't make things better. It makes things worse, as Jenny turns into an even bigger crazy bitch now that she's out of the super closet. Right out of the gate, she decides to have sex with Matt while in mid-flight, endangering him and the innocent people below in the process. First of all, who wrote this scene? Frank Miller? Boobies. And secondly, what a reckless, thoughtless, inconsiderate bitch. How is such a self-destructive psychopath considered to be a superhero? Professor Bedlam is nowhere close to being as dangerous. And he's the supervillain! Psycho Girl even starts to think that Matt is having an affair with Hannah, even though she has no evidence to prove it. She gets so damn paranoid that she would rather let the city be destroyed by a stray missile than leave Matt and Hannah alone together. I am not kidding. That is an actual scene in this movie.
The current test missile is in fact on a direct course for the tri-state area. So far, all attempts to detonate or intercept the missile have been unsuccessful.
Great. Perfect.
If it strikes within the city, the death toll could reach into the thousands.
Maybe, somebody should do something.
Yeah, like the Air Force.
You're out. You'll need to turn in your identification card. Immediately.
All right. Fine.
Eventually, Matt wises up and breaks up with Jenny. Of course, just like anything else you do with this woman, it just makes things worse. Now, she starts personally attacking Matt. She tries to kill his pet goldfish, she launches his car into outer space, and she gets him fired. So, while she's busy humiliating, torturing, and overall tormenting this man, who's out there fighting crime?
Red mist.
Oh, shit!
Matt even falls under the impression that Jenny is actually gonna try to hurt Hannah. But when he goes to check on her, all he finds out is that Hannah has broken up with her boyfriend. So, Hannah is single now. Well, I guess we all know what this means.
I just had sex, and it felt so good. I wanna let me put my penis inside her.
So Matt dumped Psycho Girl, he got together with the woman of his dreams, and they all live happily ever... Shark! 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 Damn you, Steven Spielberg, for cursing me with this irrational fear of a creature that could never harm me on land! What kind of a crazy bitch throws a shark? So Matt has stood all he can stand and he can't stand no more. So he goes to Professor Bedlam for help. The professor explains that Matt is the only one who can get close enough to G-Girl to hurt her, by exposing her to a meteor fragment that will absorb her powers like a sponge. Bedlam knows this because he was there the night that Jenny was exposed to the meteor radiation, which gave her her powers, 20/20 vision, perfect teeth, blonde hair, and big boobs. Yup, that was actually in this movie. Are we sure Frank Miller didn't write this? Boobies, boobies, boobies. So the trap is set with Matt meeting Jenny for dinner. And whoa, watch out, Matt, that is exactly how she killed Bill. So Matt is ready to unleash the meteor, and what the fuck is she doing there? Okay, so Matt is ready to unleash the meteor and all. Now what the fuck is he doing there? You know what? Fuck it, let's just get to the point of this scene. Jenny is exposed to the meteor and she loses her powers. But what Professor Bedlam didn't tell Matt is that the next person that touches the meteor will now have G-Girl's powers. But in an odd twist of fate, both Jenny and Hannah touch the meteor together. And now they both have powers and oh my god! This is the ending to Meteor Man! You ripped off a cheesy 1990s superhero movie? That is a new low, Super Ex-Girlfriend. A new low! And yes, I fucking love Meteor Man. So the two super ladies fight.
Hey, come on, forget about them. Let's go.
Are you sure you're in the right movie? Anywho, the Supergirls battle and they wreck the city in the process. And somehow, some way, they still manage to kill less people than Superman.
So close.
The fight finally ends when Matt stops them by talking to Jenny. He's tried talking to her the entire movie. What makes this time different than all the other times?
And you deserve to be with the perfect guy. You too.
I do.
And I know who the perfect guy for you is. And he's here, right now. Professor!
She's an obsessive-compulsive psychopath who's obsessed with you! What makes you think that she is gullible enough to just go after a different guy?
Do you really love me?
Oh, yeah.
Let's just end this. So the day is saved. No thanks to Psycho Bitch Girl. The guys get their girls, the girls have their powers, and now Hannah is a superhero who hopefully will keep the world safe from Mega Bitch Woman.
Love you, honey. We'll be waiting.
What the hell are we gonna do with this stuff?
Gee, I've never seen that joke before in any other movie, comic book, or cartoon.
So I'll see you at your apartment.
Call if you're gonna be late. I don't want dinner getting cold.
This is one super salacious scallywag of stupidity. Now, Just to be clear, I have nothing against romantic comedies. In fact, Splash is one of my all-time favorite movies. And while there might be other writers out there who are talented enough to mix romantic comedies with other genres, the ones who wrote this movie were not it. Cause these two different styles did not mesh. All the superhero elements are pushed to the back burner and take a back seat to the poorly written romantic shenanigans. For example, we never ever see Bedlam and G-Girl face each other as hero and villain. We are just told that they are enemies, which is bad both cinematically and for the all-around structure of the story, as it would help set up their relationship for that silly little gag at the end of the movie, when it suddenly turns out that they were in love. My god, that ending sucked. But in spite of the amazing cast, this movie's biggest fail is G-Girl. While Uma Thurman is still a great actor, this is one of the worst characters she has ever played, right up there with Poison Ivy. And it's the filmmaker's fault for portraying her this way. I get that she's supposed to be unappealing enough for Luke Wilson to break up with her, but it seems like they forgot that she's also supposed to be a superhero. How can someone who is selfless enough to dedicate her life to helping others without expecting any thanks or receiving any kind of compensation be such a selfish, reckless, abusive, demented human being? It truly seems like she is the villain and Bedlam is the hero. After all, we never actually see him do anything bad. And technically speaking, he's doing the world a service by depowering the insanely irresponsible G-Girl.
Say you'd rather have a chainsaw shoved up your ass than tell.
In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Buffy's superpowers often made her boyfriends feel emasculated, which would often lead to breakups. But that didn't stop her from being a hero. Ultimately, G-Girl makes superheroes and just women in general look bad, giving into the broad stereotype that women are completely governed by their emotions, and they can't put their grief and jealousy aside for the sake of being professional. So, on behalf of progressive heroines like Buffy, Cora, Emma Peel, Captain Marvel, and Wonder Woman, you will be busted. Let's finish this. Ding dong, the psycho bitch is dead. So that was one busted, thousands more to go. Oh, I still have these. Man, going to the bathroom with these is gonna be pretty tricky. I'll catch you guys later. Adamantium claws coming through!
My eye!
Somebody call 911!
My bad!
Join the Legion, suckers! You can't stop this. Ain't nobody bad like the Medium Man.
Oh, I wasn't kidding. I fucking love this movie.